to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we're doing something very, very different, but it's something that people were requesting, like to see my morning routine kind of thing. This is not really a morning routine, but I just thought to shoot the video. It's like approximately like 3 o'clock right now, but I was just like, let me just shoot what my new skincare routine is. I don't have the most perfect skin, but I definitely have a routine because I'm working towards the most perfect skin. So I'm just going to do a skincare routine with you guys as I basically tell a story time. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. So I've put on like a wig band thingy so I'd like the hairs out of my face. It's not over mine, it's Alexis. I won't even lie to you guys. So for the first thing, I start with like a facial wash. So yeah, so I use this Garnier Vitamin C clarifying wash. I just started the skincare routine. It's like 2 weeks old. So have I seen results? Partially I have. Why? Because I feel like my skin is glowing more. As you can see, my forehead is showing, but that's not the point. I've seen results a bit in the sense that like obviously there's changes with my skin. It looks a bit more refreshed, it looks more clean. Of course I've got dark spots, but like, you know, complexion is getting evened out because I like have different shades of brown on my skin, like on my face, but I think that's kind of slowly changing. So obviously I start with the facial wash. We're gonna start by washing our hands and we rinse our hands, and yeah, I've been fighting perfect lighting for the past 5 minutes. I need to realize that because the ring light is on, I don't actually need the actual light. I think this lighting looks a lot better. How I met someone who behaved like a pedo for the first time here in Poland. Yeah, I know. So basically, I was actually going to like visit one of my friends, right? And it was one of those things whereby you leave the house, you're excited obviously. And the thing is, initially I used to get lost when I first got here. And it was one of those things where I caught the wrong bus and then I realized it when it was going in the direction. I'm like, this is not the direction to my friend's place. So I hopped off at a stop and then I got into the correct bus, and then obviously I redirected to the correct place where I was supposed to be going. So I hop into this bus and there's only one free seat, you know, and I'm like, this is like how many stops? Like the place is like 20 stops away. So I'm like, I can't stand 20 whole stops, you know. So this is where it gets interesting. I basically sit next to this man. I'm just thinking he's an old harmless man. What could he possibly do to me, you know? Old being like 50s. Yeah, late 40s, 50s there. That was the age range. That is old, guys. Per se, that is old to me. So obviously like I sit next to this man and then he starts asking me questions. What? Stop the bus, where are we going? Why are you asking me questions? First of all, people here don't greet. So it was kind of like awkward for someone to kind of like be making conversation with me, right? I'm still rubbing in the facial mask, by the way, the facial wash, sorry. So yeah, I was just so surprised. I was just so surprised as to why he was so intrigued to make conversation with me. And he goes, oh, where are you from? So I'm like, oh, I'm from Zimbabwe, you know. I'm thinking we're just having genuine conversation, like he's just intrigued, you know. Some people feel intrigued to see a black person. Facts. So we're having conversation, and then he goes on to be like, where are you learning? What's your age? What's your name? He's now asking like personal questions, you know. So I started feeling uncomfortable because I was kind of like dishing out the correct information, and I questioned myself. I'm like, why would I tell him my actual name, you know? Like my go-to name would normally be like, oh, hi, my name's Michelle. I don't know why Michelle didn't pop up that day. I had to say my name's Nandipa. What? So I just thought it was harmless conversation, hence me telling him my name and stuff like that. So obviously he got very comfortable, continued asking questions and stuff, and he spoke really good English, so I was intrigued. I'm like, people here don't speak good English. So I was like, oh, where did you learn how to speak? He's like, no, I travel the world. Keep in mind, I'm going 20 stops. This man has spoken to me from the time I got into the bus, and he's consistently making conversation. It's getting awkward. It's now giving a tense atmosphere. It's giving, I want to be on my phone. Can you just like keep quiet for a bit so I can text in peace and you do your own thing? Because it's kind of like now you're digging deep into my own life. Like, hold up! So now moving on to aloe vera. But anyways, continuing with the story time. So now it's getting awkward because I'm like, this man is making like effort to talk to me consistently, and then he asks, where do you stay? I'm like, oh, in Mokotov, you know. I'm telling him all the personal like details which I'm not supposed to tell a stranger. Like, what happened to stranger danger, Nandipa? Where was I in grade 2 when people were learning stranger danger? Like, what the hell? So I'm telling him, and he's like, oh, okay, there's lots of cinemas in Makatov. Do you like the movies? That's when I knew. I was like, no, man, this man is actually hitting on me. It's not like genuine convo with the school kid anymore. It's now like, let's actually like kick it off type of thing, you know. And I think because I was replying, he thought I was interested, you know. So he persistently continued, and I couldn't stand up because I just felt like that was not gonna like, it was gonna look so rude, like I'm just up and about and I'm just like leaving and I'm gonna sit somewhere else type of thing. I was on the verge of doing that when I realized that like I had a few more stops left, so I'm like, okay, no, it's pointless, you know. Why is it not coming out? But like, that's not the point, you know. That's when I realized that no, man, this man is hitting on me. Just before he stopped, he goes on to be like to me, oh, okay, it'll be nice to like see you again and stuff like that. Are you free for the movies? I heard since you said you like the movies. Hebanna! Like, what? So now I'm obviously moisturizing the aloe vera into my face. That's part of the skincare routine, by the way. It's not part of the story. But like, what? And then he goes, oh, I'd like to take you out to the cinema. I'd like to be your tour guide so you stop getting lost. What? I told him, I was like, no thanks. I've got like family here. I've got friends. There'll be no need for that. I'll be able to find my own way and stuff like that. And then he's like, no. Sometimes you need someone else who can help you around. Nigga, you're old enough to be my dad, let alone my grandpa. What? To be honest, I was outwardly feeling uncomfortable. But yeah, onto the skincare routine. And then obviously I used like a detox face cleansing gel. Today I'm doing like an in-depth skincare routine, so which is why I'm washing my face a lot. And I'm mixing products, which is not good, but like this is what works for me. And my nose looks pink. So now I was definitely feeling out of place. I won't even lie to you guys, because what? So then he goes on to be like, no, you need someone else who's not your family or your friends, who can like take you out and stuff like that. And then he goes on to like ask for my number. Then I'm like, no, sorry, I don't feel comfortable at all. I'm really not feeling comfortable at this point. It's just so awkward. And then he's like, okay, no, please take my number. Tell me why. I like obviously had to take this man's number so he doesn't continue on the bus ride with me. I was just ready to have him gone, you know. So I take his number down and he's like, save it as this. And he puts like a heart eyes emoji. Hey man, who are you? That's when I knew to be like, nah man, this man was outwardly hitting on me. He gets out of the bus. Tell me why this old man who was sitting right across us, who was obviously eavesdropping on the conversation, looks at me and then he laughs. And then I'm just like, and then he's just like, it was so awkward. That was my first encounter of a low-key pedophile here in Poland, the safest place. So yeah, I had to like obviously delete the number. I didn't even bother texting him. I was like, yo, guys, please respect me. I washed off the aloe vera from my face. So now I'm just gonna like obviously dry it out with some cotton pads, just so that like I can move on to the next step. Normally I'll just let I could let my face dry on its own, but because obviously I have to make it dry quicker so that we can move on to the next step. So that was basically the encounter with the pedo, and it made me feel so uncomfortable, so unsettled, and I just regretted sitting next to him. Now I understand why people here don't like sitting next to other people, and I understand why people here just don't smile at each other, because people get so comfortable, you know. And I was just really, really offended that he looked at me and he saw something like that in me, you know. And stuff like that. And I think the other thing is real chat. It will be perspective about thinking that like all young girls want older people. That's not all of us, you know. It's not a bad thing, it's a preference. But like, personally, I feel like that was so uncalled for, and he should have like respected the fact that I said I don't want to give you my number. That doesn't mean give me your number and I will decide if I want to text you, you know. So it's just one of those things where these kind of things happen, and it really did make me feel uncomfortable. And that was not the only encounter I've had. I've had so many different ones. Some of them in situations where people are just like, a guy is staring at me and you can tell that it's not like a normal stare. It's like a stare like, I want to talk to you, you know? Like what? The Gentle Magic skincare lotion. I had a debate with my friend yesterday, guys. This is not lotion. Is this not like a serum? Because the thing that's supposed to be lotion is labeled as a serum. Make it make sense, like which is which. So that's what I do next. I use it like as a skin toner, and if I could say like a cleanser, just to like obviously take out the dirt from like deep within my pores and stuff like that. So yeah. Then the other encounter I had was basically, I was like, it's all the time, it's always in the bus. I don't know why people get comfortable in the bus. I don't know if it's boredom or what. But yeah, I mean, it's not nice at all. So I can't remember where I was coming from. I'm always coming from somewhere or going somewhere and these kind of things happen. I hop into the bus. This man, he was like maybe in his 30s or whatever. He hops into the bus with whether his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. But I'm assuming it was like his girlfriend. And they sit like facing me. Because you know, some of the buses, you'll be sitting facing the back, but the bus is moving forward. And then people who are sitting at the back are facing you. So that's the kind of situation it was. And now this man kept like looking at me. You know when someone is staring at you? And there's different types of stares. There's a stare out of admiration. There's a stare out of gossip. There's a stare out of like, I don't know, just talking bad about someone. You know, there's different types of stares. That was a very seductive stare. I know a seductive stare when I see it. I was like, no man, this man is talking to me in his own way. He kept looking at me and I'm like, you're sitting next to your girlfriend. Like, focus on that, you know, focus on her. Why are you looking at me? And I felt so uncomfortable. I started texting and I was texting my friend going, yo, this man is staring at me. I feel so uncomfortable and stuff like that. And I don't know why I never have the guts to move, like to stand up and go sit somewhere else. I should really master that concept because, no, like really, Nandi, stand up. Go and sit somewhere else. Don't just like sit there and look like you're enjoying it, you know? And unfortunately, his like girlfriend or whoever got out like a stop, like 3 stops before him. And then now it was just him intensely looking at me because now she's not there, so he can definitely stare at me and show me that he's staring at me. So then I would like, it was just so weird. Every time I looked up, he was looking. Anyway, whatever the case is, then he got off the bus and tell me why as he was getting off the bus, he was looking at me. He gets there, he stands outside by the bus stop. He's still looking at me. The bus left and it was driving away and I could see this man was still looking at me. It was so uncomfortable. But anyway, onto the second part of the skincare routine. Move on to the Gentle Magic skincare serum. This is what I'm saying. I use this as a moisturizer. But I'm wondering why this is a serum. I thought this is like a lotion, you know? I don't know why my phone's not focusing. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is I thought this was like supposed to be a lotion. And then the other liquid thing is a serum. But turns out not, you know? I'm not going to put too much. I'm just going to put like a proper amount, because he said that I used so much on skincare and I was just like, this stuff is expensive, you know, and I'm still first trying to like get results and see results before I keep buying the same thing consistently and wasting it without yet seeing results, because you know you're supposed to use it for some time, see results, then you know to keep buying it and continuing with the same skincare routine. But yeah, so now I've moisturized, yeah, of each product on the side for those that would just be interested in knowing what they could try. This is the Garnier Skin Naturals Vitamin C Anti-Dark Spot Super Serum. I'm trying to get rid of black spots. That's the main thing dominating my face. I no longer have like pimples. It's more of just black spots. And yeah, I mean, I struggled with acne for the longest. It's actually doing way better now. So I bought these two hand in hand. But I think I was supposed to buy some form of a lotion so I can just use Garnier through and through type of thing. But I mean, you just do what works for you with skincare. You don't have to use the same product through and through. You can mix products as long as it's not making you break out, you know. That's my perspective. Anyway, so I've put some serum. See, it like, I feel like it uses so much. I have no idea, but that's how it just feels. Then some on my forehead. And now we moisturize. It feels so good on my skin. Like the texture is amazing. But like, yeah, I mean, I won't complain much. Life this side has been good to me. Few encounters that are weird, but like obviously everything else feels safer. But you should just take care of yourself. So it's the moral of the story. And learn to stand up for yourselves. Because in situations like mine, if it was like in an area where there was no one else, who knows what could have happened. And here I was busy, like just sitting there like a stooge, like I can't move, you know. Show someone that I'm not interested in you and you're making me feel uncomfortable, you know. It's allowed. Make someone know that what they're doing is wrong in all aspects, you know. So yeah, that's just the story I had to share today. I think I'll be doing more story times on my channel. You guys should just let me know what you think. I just thought to provide you guys with some form of entertainment, Yana, because I know I've been missing on the YouTube streets, but I'm back with a banger. And hopefully I won't be gone too long again. I'm just trying to try and invest in some good picture quality, like a new phone or camera, before I start vlogging outside again, you know. I don't know. But I'm going out later tonight with my older brother for some event. And it's like a dress bougie event. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear and all that kind of stuff, but we're going. So if that's interesting, then you know that you're gonna have another vlog coming right up. And then now obviously I moisturize my lips. I use this Nivea chapstick thingy. It smells so nice. It's strawberry. But like, yeah, I don't know if that's interesting and it's an environment where I'm able to vlog. I most definitely will vlog that tonight. It'll also be based on how good I look, because I mean, it's not like I'm dressing all up and all dolled up and doing my makeup and stuff. It's just basic. It's just a basic thing that I'm just, okay, it's not a basic event. I'm going to go looking basic. Well, not basic, but I'm gonna look nice, but basic. So anyway guys, if you've come this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I think this is going to be a very short video and very brief, but I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed it. I hope you did, because it was such a makeshift vlog. I just decided, let me vlog. Let's give my love beams on YouTube some content to watch. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're new, thank you and welcome to the family. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.